What's cracking? We back to classic conversations. We just wrapped up talking about, about the sexualization of female rappers and do they need to or do they not need to. Another topic we're gonna be talking about today, which is like a heavy LA thing as well, is how the shoe game and the streetwear clothing game has gotten a little fucked up because of Hypebeast and because of the resale market. I personally have friends that do that. One friend that's like super heavy into it. Shout out my nigga Corbin. But me personally, camping out and sitting in lines all night for 2 days and shit like that on the concrete outside is not my forte. So you'll never catch me doing it, and I'm never that thirsty for a pair of shoes. But at the same time, it's still a hustler's market though. So we here to talk about different stuff as far as the Fairfax game, clothing stores being in the inner city, i.e. like the Marathon store, and how those stores like that uphold their values and stuff like that, and not allow consumers to dilute their product market and to bring down their brand equity. What you guys think? Like, what are some of y'all favorite brands or shoes that you guys would like to, that you guys used to have access to, or you remember just regularly standing in line paying for?
I definitely camped out for the cool gray 11s.
I got them. I didn't camp out for them.
Yeah, because you're not to camp out on the concrete. Hey. So that's why.
Hey, Corbin camped out for him, and I bought it from him. Okay. And he's sick about it to this day. But what about you, Mr. Fresh? You got all the shoes.
Is that why they call you Fresh?
Exactly.
I fell asleep on my phone.
Fresh guy.
No, they call me Fresh. There's a movie called Fresh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you?
What is it? How do you
right.
play into the movie Fresh?
Exactly.
So did you see the movie Fresh?
Yeah.
So you remember how the little nigga was playing chess and
yeah,
he was a young nigga amongst a bunch of old niggas. I was the youngest.
Oh, okay.
They said I thought like him.
Oh, okay. You play chess too?
I did.
Okay.
Once upon a time.
I got you.
But P and all them were all older than me, and I was the youngest in the little crew. So at the time, I had like a secondary name called like the Freshman, because I was the youngest, and they were like, bro, just chop it down to Fresh, because that movie Fresh, you think like him, you're always plotting and making moves. So I became Fresh. Yeah.
That's hard though. That's hard. At least you got a real backstory to the shit. Some niggas be like,
I thought it was really just because you had.
A nigga used to bust Woochie Whoop to school. You did.
It's Fresh.
Right. You did go to Westchester too, though. Huh? Westchester always known for. She went to Westchester too. Both of y'all Westchester alumni.
Westchester alumni.
Both of y'all Westchester alumni. But Westchester, when I was growing up, Westchester was known for like freshman.
Always been known as that. And always will be known as it. But
not
now.
Not now.
They were uniform now. They were prep school.
After my year, Westchester was done for.
Yeah, they went.
They don't have fashion shows anymore. They don't have step shows.
You said it's on its way back up?
Yeah, they're trying to, because it lost its accreditation and everything.
Yeah, Westchester.
I'm talking about like fashion.
But I'm saying now that they have, don't they have
uniform?
Because they're trying to get the school to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
like,
over.
When I was like, people will come from other schools and be like, "Damn, everybody's literally dressed here. Like, there's no everyone was dressed."
What did we do to you guys?
You guys set us up for success.
Right. We started looking up to niggas with an alias named Fresh.
And then they had Tribe Called Fresh, that clique, and then it was like you had to be fresh, and you got recruited to be on that clique, like when cliques was popping.
Man, shout out to my niggas from Stay Fresh crew.
Oh, Stay Fresh clique, first lady.
Like,
thank you.
See, we came from the era of real like cliques that have dope, I guess that's kind of like.
Yeah, I mean that trickled down to us.
But it's not really, because I my era we had Penn State, the Hard Way, TH Dub,
Damn, I've never heard of any of these cliques.
Niggas in Charge.
I feel like I heard of NIC.
Like all pre-gangbanging cliques.
Yeah, like
some of them were, but like NIC. Trevor Reza was from NIC.
Okay.
Son Adams. Most of the basketball players of that
and
era.
they all used to come back up to Westchester too.
Yeah, so that was a basketball clique. NIC, Niggas in Charge. TH Dub ended up being like a pre-gang clique. It kind of got tied into the 60s.
Okay.
Most of them niggas went and got put on.
Yeah, I forgot the fighting clique when I went there, but I remember one time we was off and Stay Fresh, and like the fighting clique was fighting all the cliques on campus, and they walked up to El Bug. They walked up to El Bug like, we ain't gonna fight y'all because y'all fresh. Like y'all the little fitted crew.
We had a hard little clique. That was like what, 7th grade, 8th grade, all the way to like 10th. Damn yeah.
They got these Candyland clicks, dude. We was the real shit.
Nah, we was real. We was clicked up in LA though. Like LA knew our click.
Pulling up,
not just
Hype,
not just Westchester.
We had the Grove. We had the Bridge with it. We had every
We
function.
clicking up with other clicks.
Man,
like
hats on, uniform. You feel me?
Getting banged on with our Hoover hats on.
Oh my God, the SF was sick in the city. For sure.
Anyways, okay,
go. Did we just really get on that tangent though? That's what we did. We slid into okay. Anyhow, back to what we was talking about. What was the question that you asked me?
We were talking about like how the resale market fucks up organic brands and just the value of business for the most part, and kind of kills the organic experience of buying your favorite sneaker.
Well, I tell you, it's done some good and some bad. You think about how things become readily available and they lose their value. That's what's the term? When something becomes readily too available and inflation.
Inflation,
right? So,
oversaturated.
Yeah, oversaturation leads to inflation. So, for instance, Jordans that originally came out and were, the shit now become like, regular shit, right? Yeah. They just like regular everyday shoes, and then they try to do extra shit and have different colorways and different types of gimmicks to make them more, like more exclusive. And they do these brand partnerships, right? I think a lot of the brand partnerships are dope, so I think that's one of the good things out of it, that they allow for dope brand partnerships. But then also the negative to that is when you get something like Supreme, they just throw a logo on it, and now it's like supposed to be exclusive, or Off-White, where they just throw a tag on it, and it's supposed to be so much more valued now. So the same shoe with just that tag on it, Off-White, is now going to run you, it's going to be the same retail, but as soon as that you buy it, that shit jumped up to $1,000, $2,000, and you can resell it, Like, but some of the things that I do like is like the Sean Wortherspoons. Like, I think that was creative. Like, what he did the corduroy material and a dope colorway, right?
It was hard to bite, so that's why it was.
And it's dope, actual creativity, as opposed to just throwing your logo on a pair of Nikes and charging it, Nah, that's real. So I like that. I like when, people get really creative and they really do some creative, brand cooperation. But I don't like where it leads to some of these brands, like I said, just throw their logo on it, and that does nothing for anybody. It just puts more money in certain people's pockets. Also, the bots, the super fucking bots. If anybody has ever tried to wake up at 7 o'clock on a Saturday on a sneakers app and try to and try to get buy something that's limited, you don't get it because somebody somewhere is on the computer.
Everyone has access to that app too.
That bot,
not even those
bots.
You know what a bot is?
Mm-mm.
Like a bot is, you can actually pay for a bot to, like, they say I'm not a robot on the computer, you gotta click that shit. A robot can actually go in and take it out to somebody's shopping cart and put it in your shopping cart to ensure that you get your stuff. So that's how a lot of people, you ever see somebody take a picture with 40 pair of shoes?
They got
a bunch of bots that just buying from a whole bunch of different stores. So it's like they ensuring they're gonna get their sale regardless. So a nigga like me, who's not gonna buy a bot, I just get on the sneaker app, I chance it, but at the same time, it could be in my shopping cart and my screen will glitch and it'll say nothing in my shopping cart. And that just means a bot just snatched that shit out, or, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's exactly what they're supposed to do.
What the bot does is it basically, it'll open up a bunch of little windows, background to where you can't see it, and it'll attempt it so many times in a second. So that, you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. By that time, the bot has done it 40 times.
Oh wow! Yeah.
And so it'll do it from different connections to where it looks like different computers, and may even allow somebody to buy 3 or 4 pair, whereas the limit is really 1.
Yeah.
Because it looks like different places, and you put up different payment information on each one. Bow, right.
And there's people that really have a passion for this, shit. Like,
what happens is they buy it all up. These are resellers, and most times the people that use bots are resellers. So what they do is they're not buying them to wear them on their feet because they're the lovers. They're buying them to sell it out. So if they buy all of it up real quick, right? All of the resellers buy all of the stock, right? Then what happens is nobody else can get them. And now you have to pay the high ass prices for them. So like we were trying to get the I think they were 7s. The was it the Doernbecher DB7s?
Yep.
DB7s. And
we was up early too, nigga.
Early.
Just waiting, posted in a room at 6 in the morning in fucking Portland, waiting for 7 o'clock to come, just to press this fucking button to say no, you do not get no shoes.
And the way Nike does it too, dude, is they don't tell you no right away. They be like, "We got your order. We'll let you know shortly if you got the shoes." So you got to sit there and go, "I submitted the order, so maybe I'm gonna get them." And then they come back 5 to 10 minutes later and say, "Boop, you didn't get it." So you be fucked. It'd be like that moment where you got a little hope and they take it from you. Yeah. But as soon as them things go, as soon as they sell out, you find them on all the other sites, 1,500, 13, 1,400, right? So that's what they do. They literally buy them up just to turn around and resell them back to you for more price, for a higher price. And that part, I hate. The Hypebeast, it's terrible. They're not really shoe heads. Like they just want money. Yeah. And that, like in any industry, whether it's music, whether it's art, when people are just there for
Hypebeast everywhere.
When people don't love the art or the, whatever they're doing, it's just for a dollar sign, it's gonna mess it up, especially when they're charging the people who really love shoes high prices. It don't work out for everybody. Nike always tries like the new technology to stop the bots, but they always find a way around it. And it's been that way since, at least for the last 10 years.
Yeah, they're always going to find a way.
Raffles. But that's the thing. People find ways. They have, they had, what is it, where they somebody hold a spot for you. Proxies, right? Mm-hmm. So you got 2, you might be in there with 2 or 3, or you just all the homies go, we all buy. Like there was one time I took somebody with me and gave them my money.
Yeah,
right?
I've done that with my homeboy too.
Yeah. So, I obviously I broke the rule myself, but I've seen people in there, you sit in line, you talking to them, and it's 4 or 5 dudes, right? Mm-hmm. And there was one morning I went and tried to get the Jordan 1s, the Spider-Man joints from the, I can't think of the name that they're called, but the joints from the Spider-Verse with the ice bottom.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah.
But I know exactly what shoes you're
talking about. I got online. I tried Sneakers app. I tried eBay, Foot Locker, Foot Action. I had all my windows up, right? All of them crashed because of bots. They ran everything.
That's shady, dog.
So everybody online was taking L's because they literally hit everything and sold them out. Like Foot Locker even crashed on me, and when I tried to go back in, the whole site was down. Right? So I just said, nah, if everybody online, let me get up. Right? So like 7:45, I went to Foot Action in Del Amo Mall, and they had first come, first serve, but everybody didn't know about it. So I actually got in line. I was the last person to get it. Like I was the last one that they had. They had the last 11, and I got it. But then everybody went across the way to Foot Locker and got another pair, right? So these people were like literally just buying them just to get them. Went over into the other line and got another pair, and it's like so. It's a group of 4 guys over here. They jump over that line. Now they got 8, right? And the first thing they're gonna do is resell them. Now, mind you, I jumped in the other line too and got another 11, but I kept it for myself. Like I just saw I got an additional pair. I'm not reselling it, but they get lucky like doing things like that.
Now.
But I think that takes the fun out of it's 50-50 for me. Like I feel like it low-key take the fun out of even trying to like be on your own type of fashion time or even trying to just style yourself. Yeah. Just because it makes you not even want to follow like trends and shit like that. Just because of the fact like everybody got that shit. Right. Like like a nigga like me, like I'm an only child, so I like to stand alone, period, when it comes to anything. Like I'm not really a person that feel like I gotta follow trends to be accepted. But like let's say like Complex Con, like I walked in the Complex Con last year and felt like I just seen every single Instagram boutique ever in my life because everybody had the same shit on. You feel me? Everybody had the same shit on. Everybody had the same shoes on. You know what I mean? Like, and when you think about it, you got them off-white ones. You could make a stencil, paint whatever you want on them shoes, and put some green laces in them, and they're gonna be the same thing as the original Fred ones. The same exact thing. It just got a tag on them. And they're a little bit more raggedy looking, you feel me? Shit like that to me, I don't give a fuck, my nigga, you feel me? So I understand
It's the name recognition. People buying just for that name.
For sure.
They're not even more doper, or they don't even have much more to offer. It's literally just for the recognition that you're wearing Off-Whites or Supremes or DBs a lot of times.
Just like the Fear of God shit, when that came out, like the Fear of God shit was going crazy over that, but you see like downtown LA, they found that cut and they made 1,000 sweats that look like that Fear of God shit. And the shit washed away so fast just because of the fact it was like, oh, Fear of God said they sweats for $200 and they sell the same exact sweats with the same exact long ass strings for $15 downtown. Come on, my nigga. Like, we not finna buy that shit. You feel me? But on a hype level, you got certain people that will just go buy that shit when they can buy the same exact thing somewhere else just for the name recognition. But
even like how crazy the Nike and Off-White drops were going. Like every time they was dropping, Undefeated was freaking.
Oh my god.
Going crazy. Every single one of everybody was spiraling out here to get just one pair. Even if the Blazers, the Forces, like they was really trying to go hard to have one of those fucking shoes in that drop.
What's crazy, them Blazers was ugly as fuck to me.
Ugly as fuck. The Forces were terrible to me. Like, I don't know.
Like, yeah, I mean, people
for me, it's like if I get lucky to have to get it, I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. Like, I'm lit, but I'm not gonna go out my way.
I'm a nigga that still wear Vans, Chucks.
On me, like, I just seen some hot pink Chucks the other day. I was like, I need these.
Right,
it's
I just bought
crazy.
a fresh pack of fresh pack of black Chucks from the Sloss and Swap meet.
The thirstiest thing I've ever done, y'all. When Rihanna dropped her slides, the dick appointment slides, y'all know what I'm talking about. The first slides. Nigga, I must have went everywhere. I'm talking about I waited in line for those slides.
She dropped slides that said dick appointment on them?
No, they were like the dick appointment slides. All the girls was like calling them dick appointment
slides. I thought they really said that on them. I'm like, yo,
she dropped those Puma slides with the fur.
With the little fur? Oh, they were dick appointment slides?
So what is that? Those are the slides that you wear when you got a dick appointment? Is that what?
So when I see a girl sliding with them, I'm like, oh, I know where you going.
You know what time it is.
I know where you going. They said the furry slides or the dick appointment slides.
The dick appointment slides.
That's nasty.
The Fenty slides. And when I literally, all the pink ones were sold out. I ended up getting the white ones. I've never worn them.
So I don't know what does that say for?
Wear some white sandals.
I've never worn them.
It was like house
and they're
shoes.
Dusty. Like anything white to me is dusty. Like girls that wear white leggings
keep them in the house.
Like dusty.
That is dirty though.
No, I mean there's a lot of women who wear that shit and they get in their bed without washing their feet.
Oh yeah, all right now, we ain't getting down like that.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of women out there that like that.
Yeah,
you can look at some bitches.
You said it.
No,
you said it. I didn't say it.
You
said it. He said it.
You literally could look at some girl slides while you're out, like just out
no
strolling, going
to
anywhere.
No
disrespect to the east side. No, but there was a term called being Easty.
It still is a term. It still is a term.
There's a reason why
I still say Easty.
Yes. So
Yeah.
That may mean that a lot of those people that get in the bathtub or don't get in the bathtub after they've been outside with flip-flops on and get in the bed with dirty feet.
I mean, not even just your dirty feet. Even if you get in the bed with what you had on outside, you eat.
That's definitely
ugh.
So I'm saying, like, what happened? So these dick appointment slides, do they cover the whole foot? No. So
they're just slides.
You never seen them before?
Nah. So they require a foot wash.
Yes.
Okay.
They're regular like Nike.
And I've seen girls with the white ones, and the bottom of it is black.
It's black.
The bottom of the shoe.
The part where the foot is at.
Right.
Like
okay. So this is one of those moments that we share with the viewers and the user to give them a little game. So what we're gonna say? We're gonna say that if you wear dick appointment slides,
Fenty slides.
Okay. Wash your toes.
Wash your heels.
If you're wearing your toes out, period, you need to wash your heels.
That's definitely what it is.
You need to wash your feet, period.
If you wear slides,
bitches ain't out here
wash your toes.
No.
Before you get in your bed.
Soak the motherfuckers in the tub.
Right, before you get in anybody's bed. Because that's crazy. You wear them shits and then get in a nigga bed.
Like, damn, that's crazy.
Wash your toes. Wash your feet before you get in your bed.
Well, I don't even wear my slides without socks.
That's good. But I mean, think about all the women out there that are coming out barefoot, going to their dick appointment, and then getting in that nigga bed with their dirty ass feet.
Man, have a nigga feel like
sliding right out their dick appointment slides.
What's the on Friday?
No,
get some chili Fritos.
No.
Have my nose like
no. We not doing that for the 2019.
No, for sure. I mean, damn, we didn't got on sandals.
We done talked about a little bit of everything.
Well, because the Fendi slides were like a Hypebeast thing.
Yeah, for sure. I think all the Fenty shit is a lot of Hypebeast.
So that means
but they said it's quality.
There's a lot of women out there sliding the dick appointments then, right?
The niggas was in line.
For their women.
Well, who knows?
So, what?
It was niggas in line.
So there was niggas sliding? No, that's too much for me. Classic conversation. I'm Fresh. That's Vic, and this is
Cuhrelle.
And we just gonna end it right there. We're gonna say goodbye. I don't know nothing about no men in line for no dick appointment slides. That's just too much for me.
I was reselling them.
Come get ran in the mat, dog.
We'll say goodbye and see you till next time. Tap in, subscribe, like, comment. Classic Conversations. Can't do it.
Thank you.
I can't do it.